Ezukanma. Dallas.
What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back. Like I never left, man. Listen, before I get into the content, let me just say thank you to everybody that's been supporting the channel. I really do appreciate y'all and everything y'all do, man. If you're new here, hit the sub button if you like the content. Hit the like button if you like the content. Let's get on with it. Listen, I'm sure you watched that video. Donovan Ezukanma is a special individual. And I know every NFL player has a similar journey to get to NFL because it's not an easy thing to do. These are like the small selective few that actually make it. And I'm talking about even the bad players that make it. But Donovan EZ stands out to me because I feel like he was overlooked. You know, the ACC, Boston College might not be the best school or the biggest school when it comes to football, but they have produced some pretty great football players. Donovan EZ, from that journey you saw him, like, if you watch the beginning of the video, you see him building up his pass rush skill and building muscle mass and grinding until he became the ACC Defensive Player of the Year and led the nation in sacks. Like, when I said in the title, and I know some of y'all was like, yo, he not the most skilled. What about Abdul Carter is living off of just talent? Now, does that not mean that he's not going to be phenomenal? This video ain't about Abdul Carter. That's for Giants fans to figure out. But Micah Parsons, when he came in, I don't know if he had a huge toolbox, an array of pass rush moves, because his natural talent and speed really carried him through. It just came naturally. Donovan EZ looked like he built himself, and that's what I'm going to call him, EZ, Ezukanma. If y'all prefer me to, built himself up brick by brick. As you can see it, like, that's why I like that entire clip, because it was that young man just grinding, literally grinding step by step to get to where he got. I loved every second of it. It was like I was locked in, like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And when you watch his pass rush skill set, he's not the fastest or the strongest. In the video, he was telling the truth. But his tool belt, I've been saying he reminds me of Hassan Reddick with his moves and his pass rush skill set coming out of college already, having a tool set. But listen, y'all ain't got to worry about me because you're like, Rome, you don't watch film. You don't know. Hey, man, flawless breakdown by John Owning. And if y'all don't know who John Owning is, he's one of the senior writers over there at PFF. This is what he does. He breaks down film and grades players. He had him as the second highest graded, and not to mention, edge rushers are his favorite things to do. He like a black belt or something. He loves edge rushers. He loves hand fighting. He loves all of that stuff. And he had EZ behind Abdul Carter, probably just because of pure just physical talent, as the second best edge rusher in this draft. Now, a lot of other, Mike Green, you had, who else was one of some of the top edge rushers? Pierce out of Tennessee. There's a lot of edge rushers in this draft. And Donovan EZ, I wasn't even as familiar because I'm not a scout. But as I'm getting familiar, first of all, and shout out to small little tidbit. Let me just add this on. He's a fraternity brother of mine. Shout out to the Qs. Shout out to Omega Psi Phi. That's just an added tidbit. They ain't got nothing to do with football. I just wanted to shout out to my frat brother. But I really, really love his breakdown of Donovan EZ. So I'm going to play that, and then we're going to talk about a little bit more.
Oh, I love Ezukanma. I think he was one of the most technically sound and best pass rushers in this entire class. He was my second-rated edge defender behind Abdul Carter. The major thing that I love about him is just the efficiency of his movement. He doesn't waste a lot of steps. You see a lot of younger edge defenders or younger pass rushers. They waste a lot of movement on their way to the quarterback. And when you're racing to the quarterback and how quickly those quarterbacks are getting the ball out these days, you have to be efficient with your movement. Every step has to be gaining ground on the quarterback. And I think Ezukanma does that extremely well. When he's cornering, he's not taking extra steps. He's not having to gear down because he has to slow to maintain his balance. He's able to maintain his balance at high speeds with great bend. And great closing speed, and I think his ability to chain together moves, to set up moves, to win with his hands, to be able to slip punches, parry punches, all those things are going to make him a very effective pass rusher. I think even from year one, I think he's someone who can give you, 6 to 8 sacks in year one if he gets enough snaps, if he gets enough time on the field, for sure.
Flawless victory, flawless breakdown. Just hearing him say that, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't have any wasted motion, any wasted steps. He's good at knocking down hand fighting and just finding his way to the quarterback. It sounds like he's describing a veteran. That's what stands out to me. To hear his description of Donovan Ezukanma, he sounds like he's describing a veteran in the NFL. Once this young man adjusts to the speed of the game, he literally said if he gets enough snaps, he can probably get 7 to 8 sacks this year. I know that sounds like that ain't that much. Yo, we would throw parties when D-Law would get 8 sacks. D-Law will come in and give you 6 sacks for the year, and we'd be happy about it. A rookie being capable of getting you 8 sacks just because of his talent and skill set, especially when they're not going to be able to put all of their onus or all of their focus on EZ. Nah, Ezukanma's going to be fine because they're going to have to focus on, I got lint on my shirt, my fault, y'all. They're going to have to focus on Micah Parsons. They're going to have to shift pass blocking over there and chip him and shift the line towards him. And EZ is going to be alone versus your second best tackle. It's going to be glorious. And then when you think about it, we have Dante Fowler, 10-plus sack guy, savant, pass rushing savant, been in the league for a while. Dope veteran to teach him some of those tricks of the trade. You got Micah Parsons to teach him some of those tricks of the trade. Then you got our bull, our replacement for D-Law, and Marshawn Nealon, big physical pass rusher. And then you got the forgotten pass rusher in Sam Williams. When you talk about edge depth and what we're going to be able to do off of the edge this year, adding this guy, I wasn't a fan at the time because I wanted a weapon. Y'all know me. But now that we got him, you start realizing what we're going to be able to do pass rush-wise. We're going to be a scary pass rushing team. And we got us a dog, an absolute dog in Donovan Ezukanma. I love his story. I love the way he grinds. I can see his focus. He looks like he's happy to be in Dallas. I can't ask for much more. I can't. I want to know what y'all feel in the comments, man. And like I said, this has become one of my favorite picks just because of the story, the grind, what he's going to bring to this team. We haven't had one of these in a while. We've had pass rushers, but not this. This is a different style of pass rusher Dallas hasn't had in a while. Somebody with these type of tools. I can't wait to watch him pass rush in training camp and rookie OTAs this weekend. We about to get to see some of these boys. Like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If y'all like the content and y'all want to get more of it, hit the subscribe button. I holla.